Portions of this program were pre-recorded.
Do I have your attention?
Attention, everyone.
Okay, now I'm going to be ridiculous.
Nate likes to sniff his own underwear.
Yikes.
Oh my God!
There's a nice flavor to it, though. Want to hear some more, Danielle?
I don't know.
It's the country's most popular Top 40 morning program. Elvis Duran. Is it even a question? Do I have your attention?
Can I just take over for a second?
Elvis Duran and the Morning Show.
Here it is. It's tax day. How exciting.
Oh, yeah. And it's payday, isn't it? For some people.
You get paid and then you spend it. It's all gone.
It's all gone.
in and
Bye-bye.
out. In and out. It's ebb and flow. Welcome to the day. It is Wednesday, April 15th. It is tax day. Pay your taxes. Welcome to the day. We do have Pink joining us today. She wants to come on. She requested to come on with us to wish us a happy 30th birthday. Isn't that kind of cool?
That's awesome.
I love that. Good morning, Danielle.
Good morning.
Hi, Gandhi.
Hello.
Hello there, Scary.
Hi.
Scotty B in Master Control. Good morning.
Good morning.
And good morning, producer Sam. How you feeling today?
Good morning. I'm feeling
Did
good,
the baby
thankfully.
crawl out? Did the baby crawl out in the middle of the night?
If it did, I lost it immediately.
Okay. Hello. Don't say that. Hi, Froggy. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
And there's Nate Buenos Dias. You know that?
Buenos dias.
And there's Diamond. Oh, Diamond.
morning.
Good morning, Diamond. I saw Garrett rumbling around. And is Andrew here yet? Where's
Yes.
that boy?
Yes, he's here.
Yes.
All right. Well, welcome to Tax Day 2026.
Welcome.
I'm trying to. I don't know.
Yay, best day ever.
Yeah. Never have figured out what that song is all about. I'm trying to figure out the meaning. What is it telling us? What is that song telling us?
These sounds moving through my mind.
Oh.
Exactly.
Okay.
I could not have said it better
Thank
myself.
you.
Our first caller of the day is Mark in Lancaster, PA. Why are you excited today is tax day, Mark?
I'm just glad it's over.
That makes sense.
But aren't you a little excited about this festive time of year? Why is it so important to you?
It's just good seeing, be able to help people and get kind of what you need to get done. And
Wait, hold on. Are you an accountant?
yep.
Oh, now we know why you're all excited. It's payday for Mark. Okay. All right. So let me ask you this. Out of all of your clients, accountant Mark, what percentage are paying today versus filing an extension?
We try to get as many through as we can, but you still have those few that you need to get extended. So,
Right.
The goal is to just get it done so you don't have to deal with it the rest of the year.
And I have a question. What is the biggest thing that people try to write off?
I would say just more entertainment.
Entertainment.
Probably the biggest thing.
I get that.
Okay,
Yeah.
All right. So how do they make that a business expense? Being entertained. Because that's what it would have to be, right?
Right.
Yeah, events, different avenues like that, but nothing too crazy.
Okay, I got you. All right. Well, I was reading earlier that more and more people are filing for extensions than ever before. I don't know if you read that, Gandhi, when you're looking at your news.
Yep.
So, why do it today when you can do it tomorrow?
Do you have to pay more to do it tomorrow?
No, you don't have to pay any more, but if you owe, you get penalties and interest. So
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, remember we discussed that yesterday. So, yeah, you better, if you think that you can get away with just paying a little bit and that's enough, you're fine. But if you don't pay enough, you will pay penalties. So if you can get it postmarked by today, it's probably a good idea. Mark, you are the first caller of the day. What do you have for accountant, Mark?
Well, we're going to send him the Elvis Duran in the Morning Show hoodie and a 1099 because you know what? He's got to pay tax on that.
No, God, no. What is the rule for that, by the way, if someone wins something from us?
$600 plus, right, Mark?
that's right.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, okay.
All right, well, this T-shirt's worth $599, so you're okay. Good going, Mark. Good luck. Hope you get through the day, and you have reason to celebrate after the day's done. Let's roll into the 3 things we need to know from Gandhi and get on with tax day. What's going on, Gandhi?
All right. Vice President J.D. Vance is advising Pope Leo XIV to be careful when talking about theology. The vice president spoke...
Hold on. What?
I'm just reading the news.
Okay.
The vice president spoke Tuesday at a Turning Point USA event in Georgia and criticized a recent social media post by Pope Leo. On Friday, the Pope wrote that anyone who's a disciple of Christ is, quote, never on the side of those who once wielded the sword and today drop bombs.
Oy.
Days later, President Trump blasted the Pope on Truth Social and called him weak on crime. Now, Vance is also criticizing the pontiff and said Tuesday, if you're going to opine on matters of theology, you've got to be careful and make sure it's anchored in truth. They're beefing. A massive crash in Colorado.
Wait.
Yeah.
Really, should you be beefing with the Pope?
I didn't think
really
that was the thing that happened.
All right.
But I guess,
Okay, all right. Back to you.
A massive crash in Colorado involving dozens of vehicles is the cause of at least 19 injuries. Officials say the wreck happened in wintry conditions yesterday on I-70, about 70 miles outside Denver. The Clear Creek County Sheriff's Office says at least 75 vehicles were involved in that pileup crash. And finally, influencers at it again. An American influencer is heading to South Korea prison for kissing a statue honoring the comfort women of World War II.
Oh, boy.
The 25-year-old YouTuber who goes by the name of Johnny Somali has gained thousands of followers because of his provocative stunts. Back in 2024, he uploaded a video of himself kissing a statue in South Korea, memorializing Korean women who were forced into sexual slavery during the war by occupying Japanese forces. The video angered South Koreans, and now a district court in Seoul has handed Somali a 6-month prison sentence. And those are your three things.
People are weird. Anyway, well, welcome to Wednesday. It is tax day if you're just waking up. Well, I'm not going to remind you anymore. It's up to you, really. That's on you. We heard from someone who's listening to us in beautiful San Antonio, Texas. Good morning in San Antonio. I used to live there. What a beautiful place to live. It is almost fiesta time in San Antonio. And if you know what that means, you know what that means. The Fiesta Oyster Bake was my favorite at St. Mary's University. Anyway, years and years of going to Fiesta in San Antonio. Unbelievable. Have any of you heard of it?
No, it sounds great, though. I bet there's good food.
Tons of it. Tons of parties, and it's a big blur. Anyway, well, happy almost Fiesta in San Antonio. And are you guys ready for your Wednesday?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Who chooses to get up at this time?
I know. Early morning.
Full blast. Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
On America's darkest day, 9/11, America vowed to never forget. Help our nation keep that promise. Donate $11 a month and amplify your impact with a car or land donation. Go to T2T.org. That's T, the number 2, T.org.
This is Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
I love it when our favorite historian Phil checks in on text. You can text us too at 55100. It is true. Today is the day the Titanic went down.
Wow, and guess what?
I thought it was yesterday.
I'm going to see Titanic on Broadway today.
Hey!
How perfect is that?
You know what? It may have sunk for several days.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Figure it out.
Okay.
But yeah, let's see what else. On this day in 1948, Jackie Robinson signed with the Brooklyn Dodgers.
Wow.
Becoming the first African-American player in Major League Baseball.
Amazing.
Also on this day you'll never guess what happened on this day in 1955, according to historian Phil.
What?
1955. A guy named Ray Kroc opened his first McDonald's franchise location in Illinois.
Wow.
Burgers cost 15 cents.
Oh, wow.
Look at that. Thank you, Phil. I love it when Phil checks in.
They should do, every year, like to celebrate birthdays like that, like McDonald's should do the 15-cent burger for the day to promote it.
Yeah.
I know they'd lose some money, but it would be
says the woman who has no stock in McDonald's. Says the woman who would really like a cheap burger.
How'd you know? How'd you know?
So maybe the Titanic did hit the iceberg on, it took us a little time to sink while they were looking for it.
Because it hit at night. So it hit at night on the 14th and actually sank on the 15th.
Wow.
And SZA, and it was SZA up on the top deck doing a concert, and she went down.
Wow.
Yeah, I heard about that.
That was crazy days. Hey, horoscopes, producer Sam, who do you wish to do them with today?
I wish to do them with Scary, the one with the allergies.
Oh, God.
Scary has his horoscope glasses on.
Still not the right prescription.
I think we're good here.
All right, let's move on. Here we go.
If it's your
Let's
birthday
go.
today, happy birthday to you. You share it with Sexy Red, Emma Watson, Seth Rogen, Emma Thompson, and Chris Stapleton. Aries, Aries, you will never be disappointed in yourself for taking care of your wellness above all. Your day, a 7.
Taurus, you are feeling less invested in something that used to consume you, and that's progress. Your day's a 7.
Gemini, a detail you can catch early will save you from a much bigger issue later. Pay attention. Your day's an 8.
Ooh, Cancer, a small decision today can still leave a long-term impact, so don't brush anything off. Your day's a 9.
Leo, just because it stings in the moment doesn't mean that it's a big deal. Experience it, then let it pass. Your day's a 6.
My fellow Virgos, if you are drawn to something new on the surface, it's probably worth exploring deeper. Our day's a 9.
Libra, you'll see the most progress from your consistency. Small is better than nothing. Your day's an 8.
Hey, Scorpio, your thoughts feel a bit scattered today. Say no to anything you don't have to do. Your day's a 5.
Sagittarius, your intuition is clear today. Go off your inner voice and not what the outside is saying. Your day's a 9.
Capricorns, if you realize you've been undervaluing yourself, that will change how you show up. Your day's a 6.
Aquarius, something stable in your life feels even more secure today. Trust it. Your day's a 10.
And finally, Pisces, you are connecting dots quickly. Use this new information to help you move forward. Your day's an 8, and those are your Wednesday morning horoscopes.
Wow, talking about Titanic, people texting in, don't forget, Rose still considered the biggest movie villain in history.
That's right. There was plenty of room on that ride.
Yeah.
Did we get into that debate at all, whether Rose was a villain or not?
We did, yeah.
And who won? Do we know?
Oh, we all decided Rose sucks.
Yeah.
Rose sucked.
Rose sucked.
Come on.
That was terrible.
She had room on that floating door for Jack, didn't she?
Of course she did. Absolutely.
Oh,
There were just a
down
lot
with
of
Rose.
problems. Like, they weren't even trying to, paddle toward anything. They just sat there freezing. It was all stupid.
I don't know. All right.
Spoiler alert.
It's Titanic Day. Go out and I just have that sinking feeling. It's going to be a great day. Danielle, what do you have coming up?
I love a good popcorn bucket at the movie theater, a collectible one. So we got another cool one on the way. And also American Music Awards. We will talk about the nominees.
We made fun of Danielle and her popcorn bucket obsession.
Yeah.
One day she'll open up the popcorn bucket museum. Is that your retirement thing?
That's it. That's my retirement fund.
50 years. All right, let's get on with our day. Want to hear all about the weird, wild stories you didn't learn in school? Let my best friend Patty Steele and her podcast, The Backstory with Patty Steele, be your guide. What are you working on, Patty?
Imagine a spring evening at the theater for a young couple that turns into the Lincoln assassination and years later into another vicious murder.
The Backstory with Patty Steele. New episodes every Tuesday and Friday. Listen on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Text us at 55100.
A lot of people are texting in. We got a lot of response here, right?
Standard data and messaging rates may apply. Elvis Duran and the Morning Show.
So excited. The weather's so great here in the Northeast. And, God, another day yesterday just outside. Today's going to be another outside day.
Yeah.
And, but there are a few negatives that happen when this happens.
What's that?
Ants.
Oh, okay.
I've got ants. I got ants all over the house. Ants everywhere.
Oh, visitors.
Man.
So I have to put that oozing stuff in the box out, and I have to put the ooze everywhere.
Yeah.
The ant ooze. And I don't know what it's called. What is it called? It's like
I have no
it's
idea.
It's like a paste, I guess.
Yeah.
And then I have ant houses. They go in, don't come out. Don't want to know what's going on in there. But yeah, the ants are attacking. But I guess it's a small price to pay.
Well, I have another small price to pay. How about when you get your car washed this time of year and the next day there's already bird poop all over it and pollen all over it? I'm like,
green cars. Your car's now green. Yeah, there it is.
It sucks.
It's green.
Here we go.
Pollen time, ant time. I know. I'm happy. I'm happy for the ants. Bring on the pollen. I'm excited.
Sheesh.
So let's get into the Danielle report. What do you have going on today?
All right, let's talk about Justin Bieber. He saw a major spike in streaming following his return to the stage at Coachella. His catalog brought in 24.6 million U.S. streams on Sunday, marking his biggest day of the year, and that surge extended globally. So congratulations to him. I don't know.
It's kind of funny, Danielle.
Yeah.
It's interesting how, Justin Bieber's appearance at Coachella got a lot of positives, but a lot of negatives as well. And now his streaming numbers, boom, way up, right?
Exactly. Yep.
And then, Timothy Chalamet went out a couple weeks ago, made fun of people who do ballet. ballet ticket sales way up. Way up.
I think the London Ballet said, instead of going back at Timothée Chalamet, we're just going to use this to our advantage. And they just put something out that said, hey, don't listen to him. Take a look at what we're doing. And so people did, and their tickets surged. It's crazy.
So there you go. It actually pays to be negative.
Yeah. I'm going to do my negativity the whole rest of my report. What do you think?
Please do.
Okay. Taylor Swift leads the way with 8 American Music nominations. She is the all-time champ with 40 American Music Award trophies. Where do you think she keeps all of those? I wonder. It got to be someplace crazy. But 40? Damn. 7 nominations went to Sabrina Carpenter, Olivia Dean, Somber, Morgan Wallen. Meanwhile, Gaga, Alex Warren came in with 6 nominations. The voices behind K-pop Demon Hunters, they got 3 for Golden. And, of course, the American Music Awards are going to be going down in Las Vegas on Memorial Day, Monday, May 25th. And the show's going to air on CBS and stream on Paramount+. I don't know if you're following the Guy Fieri story, but he is facing a social media backlash. So there's a video and pictures on social with Guy seen embracing controversial influencers Andrew and Tristan Tate. And this was at a UFC fight. He was shaking hands with them, and he says that he was walking around. They came up to him. He says, I didn't know who they were. I don't even know their story. And he says, look, I'm not going to pretend to be a perfect person, but let me make this crystal clear. I don't know them. I didn't know their story. I don't support them. He said, I was just there to see the fight. And that's what I did, because people are like killing him on social media about these pictures and these videos. So
yeah, they're terrible people.
Yeah, so exactly. So I don't know. If you guys don't know who Andrew and Tristan Tate are, you need to do a little.
Oh no, you don't. Good
Google
for you.
No, you don't. You don't need to know.
You could do a dive and just see how bad they are. So I don't know.
Well, I know, but if you're walking to a UFC event and a hand comes out of nowhere to shake your hand,
right?
Someone takes your picture while you're bumping shoulders with them, whatever.
Yeah.
Then now you're the best friends with like traffickers. I don't. It's like,
right.
I don't know.
And Guy's just friendly to everybody. He probably didn't even realize what was going on. I could believe him, So I don't know. It's just crazy. Dr. Pimple Popper, Dr. Sandra Lee. Do you know she had a stroke on the set of Dr. Pimple Popper breaking out in November? It happened while she was
popping a pimple, she had a stroke?
I don't know if she was actually popping a pimple, but she said she was filming the show. She had what she thought was a hot flash, which I get constantly all day long. And she said that she spent the night at her parents' home, and by the following morning, her left side had deteriorated, and she went to the hospital, and she got an MRI and confirmed that she had a stroke. Now, thankfully, she's doing well 6 months later. Nate, you know all about this stuff, and she's pretty much back to normal, but that was her wake-up call to take better care of herself. How
Nate,
crazy.
Were you popping pimples when it happened to you?
No, I wasn't popping pimples. I wasn't.
Let's talk about Cinemark's Masters of the Universe and their collectible lineup of popcorn buckets and soda cups. I'm so excited about this. You know this. So yesterday, CinemaCon 2026, we're talking about their June 5th release, and this is the coolest popcorn bucket. It is a standout Castle Grayskull bucket. It's really detailed. It's really display worthy. You could put this thing out. It's got this built-in drink holder, and it's got, and wait, there's another highlight. There's this Sword of Power drink container, and if you unscrew it, it's like a replica prop. So not only do you get something like that, but you get like a prop with it. Look, these things are getting crazier and crazier because people really want to get their hands on it, and they go for a lot of money on social. So maybe you want to get that. I'm so excited about Fokker in Law. You guys excited about that? New teaser yesterday with a new cast member, Ariana Grande. That looks like it's going to be so much fun. Scheduled to be released November 25th. And Jumanji 3 is on the way and has an official title. It's called Jumanji Open World. It is the biggest movie of the franchise so far, and that is getting a Christmas Day release. So what are we watching tonight? There is a lot. The series premiere of Margot's Got Money Troubles on Apple TV. You also have the season finale of Scrubs, the reboot. Love Island Beyond the Villa. I know that's where Diamond will be tonight on Peacock. Boy. Second season premiere of that. Also, I'm choking on myself here. Second season premiere of $1 Million Secret on Netflix. Balls Up on Amazon. And I know Nova has a Return to the Moon special on PBS tonight. And that is my Danielle report.
Hey, so last night I was just zooming around trying to find something to watch. And have you been watching at least episode 1 of that boy band documentary that's out?
I have not, but I heard it's great.
Yeah, well, episode 1 is pretty cool. It's called Boy Band Confidential. And Joey Fatone was all over it last night, but they're talking to all the boy bands, Boys to Men, and they're getting into Backstreet Boys and NSYNC. I mean, the whole thing and how they came around. And, of course, Lou Pearlman.
Yeah.
Big Papa.
Yeah.
Is that what they call
Anyway, it looks like it's going to be an incredible series. So it's called Boy Band Confidential. Go look it up. It's really great. Look, who isn't into boy bands?
Of
Anyone?
course. Come on. We love them.
I mean, and if you're not, you should be. That's all I have to say about the matter. Anyway, did you have a game in here today, Gandhi?
I do have a game, yeah.
What do you have?
Today's a big day. It's tax day. So I figured we could play From the First Beat, songs about money. All of them are very popular songs. You're going to get like 1-2 seconds maybe, and you have to tell us the name of the song and the artist.
Okay. I was thinking, how many songs are there about taxes?
Lots. So many tax songs. It's crazy.
Okay. We'll just call it money. All right. If you know your money and you know your music, call Diamond right now at 800-242-0100.
Oh, now we got to go? Good morning.
Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
All right, let's talk about ZipRecruiter. You know what? If you're hiring, thank God you're working for a company that's hiring. That's a good sign. And it means you need to bring some more superstars in to keep the company rolling. ZipRecruiter is the way to go. If you want to find qualified candidates quickly, and like immediately, use ZipRecruiter. You don't want to mess around for weeks and months trying to find the right person for that job. And they have this new thing at ZipRecruiter. It's this feature that shows you the most interested, most qualified candidates first. So you meet the right people faster and get them hired and move on with your life. No wonder ZipRecruiter is number 1 rated. It's the number 1 rated hiring site based on this company called G2. They know these things. Anyway, ZipRecruiter. If you're hiring, you want that candidate who's passionate about your role that you have for them. But you can't get that insight from a resume unless you post your job at ZipRecruiter. So right now, try it for free because you know us. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/Elvis. ZipRecruiter. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. That's ZipRecruiter.com/Elvis. Who's with me?
Elvis Duran and the Morning Show.
So you know what? I don't know. I enjoy seeing videos on Instagram about the fights on airlines. Are you guys? I can't turn them off. I cannot turn off airline fight videos. I just can't.
And there have been like 0 times that you've been rooting for the person getting kicked off the plane, right? You're always rooting against them. Like, yeah, you suck.
Well,
yeah. Look, if they've done something wrong, and I'm assuming they have, they should get off the damn plane.
Yeah, of course.
It's a spectator sport.
Mm-hmm. It's never happened. Has it ever happened when you've been on a plane? I mean, because really, see, it's never happened.
But it wasn't up to the level of excitement I wanted it to be.
Okay.
No, it was they definitely were removing someone from a plane, and we saw it happen, but no one clapped. No one knew what was going on.
Yeah.
But they put out another one of these surveys, like the most favorite airline in America. The 2026 best airline winners. Number 1 is the airline that typically has the most videos that we're talking about, and it's Spirit Airlines.
Whoa, really? Whoa. That's the favorite?
Wait, who put out this thing? Spirit? Did Spirit put this out?
well, that could be it. Well, look, they're saying best airline overall was also the most affordable airline, most reliable airline. They're saying Spirit for many reasons.
Okay.
So, look, we see these videos, and that makes us assume that all flights have those people on them. It's not true. It's not that way. It just seems that way because we see these videos.
Right.
Best airline overall, Spirit. Most affordable airline, Spirit. Most reliable airline, Spirit.
I'm astounded right now. Good for Spirit.
Safest airline, Frontier.
Oh.
And there you go.
Were all the airlines available?
Yeah, yes, they were.
Oh, okay.
They didn't pick up the phone when people called.
Okay, so this is from Wallet Hub, which is a pretty big, reputable research, thing. Yeah. Anyway, the best airline rankings for 2026: number 1, Spirit; number 2, Southwest; number 3, SkyWest; number 4, Alaska; number 5, Hawaiian, and then JetBlue, and then Delta, then American, then Frontier, then United. It goes.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is mind-boggling.
There you go.
Okay.
What's up, Scary?
I actually flew them recently, and they were great. They offered this thing called the big seat up front, which is basically a lazy boy, and they just put you in the lazy boy, and they just give you unlimited junk food snacks. And I had the best time. And I
Wait,
swear to
hold
God,
on. They went shopping at the Lazy Boy store and put these on a plane?
The first 2 rows of every Spirit plane, people know what I'm talking about. They've created their version of what first class is, but there's no curtain, and you're just sitting in this big lazy boy chair, and they just feed you nonstop snacks. It was
so
awesome.
rather than calling it first class, they call it the big seat up front.
That's exactly the brand. Yeah,
that's kind of cute. All right,
Yeah, that's cute.
All right, now we got to turn it around about Frontier. Maybe they're not so bad. But the reason why, as I said before, we may think they're bad is because people keep posting these videos and we assume it's like that on every single flight, and it's not.
Right.
All right, so the big seat up front.
Yeah.
All right. A lazy boy. I'm hoping it's at least bolted to the plane.
Right? Just sliding around.
It's like, okay, I'm going to go sit in that chair over there. If you had turbulence, you're back in the back. It is tax day. April 15th. It comes every April 15th.
Yeah.
It's tax day. Today's the day. You've got a deadline today. So Gandhi decided to use tax day as the topic of today's game. So talk about it.
Yeah, so all of these songs are going to be related to money in some capacity. We're going to play you from the first beat, just 1 second, maybe 2 seconds. So you have to pay attention to the song, and then we want the title and artist.
All right. Let's go talk to Christine down in Melbourne, Florida. Now, Christine, when you hear... Hi, Christine. Thank you for listening, by the way. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I'm excited.
Well, we're excited for you. But, Christine was telling Diamond, when she hears other people doing these games, she's one of us screaming at the radio while the other people are just sounding so stupid.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, but I do have to say, between talking to Diamond and waiting to talk to you guys, I'm questioning all my life choices.
Oh.
I'm like, I don't know if I've ever heard a song in my life.
Oh, no.
Okay, well,
boy.
this could be a good or bad idea.
No, it's going to be fine.
All right, so these are songs about money. All right,
Okay.
and so Gandhi comes in early every day, just like at a bakery. She gets in before everyone else and cranks up the oven, and she pounds out these incredible games. So these are songs about money. Songs about money on tax day. Let's see if you know any of these. Here we go. Here is Song About Money number 1. Big song.
It's all about the money, money, money.
Name of the song?
Don't want the world and forget about the price tag. Is it money? It's all about the money?
Oh, no, you should have ended it before.
The name of the song is Price Tag. It's Jessie J, right?
Yeah.
Thank God.
See, here's the thing. If you want to win this contest, if you want to win this game, just like Christine, just start blabbing. Just start talking. And you're going to get the name of the title out. All right. Songs about money from the first beat. Number 2. Oh, God. Hit the button. Don't say the brown word. Don't say the brown word, Christine.
Can you play one more time, please?
Yes. Yeah. This is a kind of a tricky clue.
I don't know. I'm that person.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. All right. Did anyone in the room know it?
It's a ludicrous song.
Yes.
But I don't know the title.
Well, it's Money Maker. It's funny because if I heard that part, I knew it was Moneymaker.
Yeah.
But that's like a weird part of the song. All right, she's getting kind of crafty, that Gandhi.
Yes.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Songs about money. Excellent.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
I am that person. Can you do it one more time, please?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they are hidden in there, but it is a big song. Oh, you're
Kick yourself.
Yeah.
I am going to kick
All right.
myself.
All right. Well, we'll
I don't
tell
know.
you. It's Britney Spears and Work, Bitch.
Yeah. I wouldn't have gotten that.
Yeah, I know. If you only get a few seconds of the song, it makes it a little challenging, which is the point. All right, how about this?
Yep.
Songs about money. Old school.
Can you do it one more time?
Yeah.
I'm just never going to yell at anybody ever again because I have no clue. My mind just went blank. Yeah.
It's ABBA and Money, Money, Money. Tell you what, I'm going to give you one more. I'm going to give you one more.
Okay. Hopefully
I bet you get this one, Christine. Songs about money.
Okay. Material Girl, Madonna.
All right, so you got that one. Well,
Yeah.
You got two of them.
And the first one.
You got Price Tag and you got Material Girl. All right. Come on, you got to send her something.
We'll send you the Elvis Duran in the Morning Show T-shirt. We won't even $10.99 you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
It's kind of funny, and she's pretty clever about this. Even though it's
really
about money songs, it really is about just knowing your music and just a couple of seconds of each song, right?
Absolutely.
Gandhi's tough. I'm going to give it to her. She's tough.
Oh, she's tough.
She puts her work in.
You should try working with her. Oh, my God.
It's so bad.
Anyway, thank you for listening to us, Christine. Have a beautiful day and happy
thank
summer,
you.
okay?
You too.
No, thank you. Don't forget, it is tax day. Get your taxes paid. Pink is on with us. Can't wait to talk to Pink. When's she on?
1 hour from now. 1 hour.
Oh, Pink on the way. Gandhi, great game. What do you think?
Thank you. I love when people play. And Diamond always chuckles when she hangs up the phone and somebody says they're confident. She goes, they said they're confident.
Well, guess what? We have a part 2. We've got more of them on the way. So if you know your money songs, just hang out. And 1 hour away from Pink.
Elvis Duran.
Clap if you think she should suffer.
Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
Instagram teen accounts come with automatic protections that limit who can contact teens, the content they can see, and the time they spend on the app. So learn more about teen accounts and Instagram's ongoing work to protect teens online at instagram.com/teen accounts.
Be the voice of reason or chaos. Call us at 1-800-242-0100. Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
All right, let's talk about boy bands. I brought this up a little while ago, and I can't stop thinking about it. It's called Boy Band Confidential, this documentary I was watching last night. And I'd sent you a quick text, Gandhi, and I said, you got to check this out. It's very interesting, and it really gets into the meat and potatoes of what they all sacrificed in order to be successful boy bands, and it sounds awful. I mean, it sounds really bad.
But also fascinating because everybody wants to be, a pop star and famous so badly. And I think so many people don't understand what goes into it behind the scenes and how brutal it is. And I am fascinated by all this stuff.
And that Lou Pearlman,
Ugh.
I'm not even going to say bless his soul. He's gone. He did go to prison eventually, but they're just getting started on him. I mean, in the contracts, maybe you knew this. In the contracts Lou Pearlman had with his bands, he owned 51% of everything, and he was a member of the band. So if there were 5 members in the band, he would be the 6th member, and he would get 1/6 of their profits.
That's insane.
Wow.
It's also genius, but insane.
But they didn't know.
Right.
I feel like they didn't know any better, and a lot of them were just signing on the dotted line because they were excited to be a celebrity, in a boy band,
Absolutely. Yeah. And then, because they were talking about Backstreet Boys and NSYNC and where they started and where they were from. And then they talked about Boys to Men from Philadelphia. Totally different story. I mean, these guys came from the projects of Philly, and they started in Philadelphia. They went to a school together. They started they started singing and performing with each other in school. They were not put together by a producer or, a record person. They put themselves together. Totally different story.
Wow.
And then when other bands came around and the white boy band started doing so well, they just were pushed to the back. And they talk about that. The stories are interesting. Very.
Joey Fatone was actually walking around the building yesterday promoting it,
Right.
talking all about it. And I was like, he said he was doing a lot of different interviews. Remember yesterday I was telling you guys how he said that when NSYNC took a hiatus, he didn't have money to keep the lifestyle that he wanted to continue, It's
Right.
crazy. And I thought, they made so much money, but I guess watching this you find out that's not the case.
Joey Fatone, I think he has a garage full of storage bins filled with all the stuff from his NSYNC days, including all the merchandise and everything. He's got all of it. It's still in the original packaging. He could always sell that stuff and make a lot of money.
That's cool.
Yeah, Nate, what's up?
Thinking about it though, like these guys really wanted to be famous, and like anybody that wants to be in a boy band or something. So it's really kind of a shame that it takes them this long to figure out that bad stuff is happening and bad stuff is being, because at the time I got to assume you're like, oh, here's this guy, he's going to put us up on stage, he's going to pay for this record to be produced, he's going to pay, but you don't know you're being taken advantage of at the time.
And you're borrowing money from yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
TLC had that story. It's wild how this stuff works out. And we hear it over and over, and everyone continues to go down the same path.
Is that still the way it is now? Like if you're flying first class everywhere or you're getting big hotel rooms, as an artist, do you have to pay that back to the record label or whoever?
I don't know.
It used
I
to
really
be,
don't
remember?
know.
It used to be the case.
Probably
but-
different for everything you sign.
Or they had a draw on it where, you will have to work until it's all paid off and then the profits come to you. I don't know.
Yeah.
Crazy. But, you got to keep in mind these boy bands are individuals and they all have different lives and they all have different demons and they all have, they're all different. You think of them as just one thing, but they're not. They're different people.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to get further into Boy Band Confidential. I can't remember what I saw it on. It says here it's a 4-part investigation discovery docuseries. It just premiered.
Is it on Max? Is it on Max?
Yes.
Is it HBO?
Yep.
What do they call that now? It's HBO.
HBO Max.
Yeah,
they were at Max and then they went back to HBO Max.
Yeah, they had a maxectomy. They took it off. Then they reattached it now. It's Max back.
They sewed it back on.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're coming with all the good stuff right now. They have so much good programming on HBO Max. This is not an ad.
Do.
Yeah. They just
Now
do.
is that where Rooster's located too?
Yep.
Rooster is there. Yep. Euphoria is there. All the good stuff.
Well, let's talk about Euphoria. Euphoria was the show I always wanted to watch, and I never started it. I never pushed play on it back at season 1.
Yeah.
And now, especially now that all those actors are superstars, basically, I definitely, and grown up, I definitely want to go start it.
It's so
Is
good.
it too late to start it?
No. No. I think it's great. It reminds me of my high school years, and I'm just like, oh, wow. Interesting.
Were you strung out on heroin in high school?
Of course. No, I wasn't. I know a lot of people who were, and it's wild to see, but it's a good show. It's a really good show. This season, also, a lot of people, I think, without watching it, have a lot of commentary on what these high schoolers are doing, but this show is set 5-6 years after they graduated high school, so you're not dealing with teenagers anymore. Now they're adults.
So this is season 3 out now, the new one? Mm-hmm. So usually, sometimes anyway, when a series gets to season 3, that's sometimes when it starts to just fart out,
Yeah.
It's like Succession, for an example. I loved Succession season 1. Season 2... And then season 3, you're like, oh, never mind.
It jumps the shark at some point.
Yeah.
It's like-
And then people say, nah, don't watch it. Then that prevents me from going back to watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
But you're saying Euphoria in.
I so far, I've only watched the one episode, but I liked it. I thought it was good. It was interesting to see where they all picked up from where it left off last time, because it's been a very long time since the show wrapped season 2, and now season 3 is out. And supposedly this is going to be the last season, so I expect even more drama.
Okay. So back to Boy Band Confidential. It is a 4-part investigation discovery series, which you can see on HBO Max. Boy bands. I got NSYNC. I got Backstreet Boys. What do you want to hear? What do you want to hear?
I gave you the 2 biggest hits of each of these 2 biggest bands.
Really? Well, according to you.
Well, it's always NSYNC versus Backstreet Boys, and then they go head to head.
What about Boyz II Men? They got no love.
Yeah.
We could
you got to
go
put
there.
Boyz II Men in there. Boyz II Men. By the way, in this first episode, Boyz II Men is a major part of it. So, yeah. Come on, Scary.
End of the road, Boys to Men.
Open your mind. All right, let's give me some boys in a band. Boys in a band. Let's call them a boy band. Give me a little. All right, everybody. All right, we're having a big fight. Big fight. The Mount Rushmore of boy bands. All right. And we're not agreeing at all with each other at all.
No.
And people are yelling at us on text. What about Manu, though? What about Jackson 5?
Jonas Brothers.
That's right, Jonas Brothers.
Yeah. 98 Degrees. You forget.
By the way, 98 Degrees on this boy band Confidential. They were all over it last night. They were there.
I said B2K, and Scary lost his mind. So did Nate.
They're not the Mount Rushmore. You have 4.
No way.
Whatever. I don't think you guys remember the classic Bump, Bump, Bump.
Bump. What a great song. I'm with you, Gandhi, but I don't know if they should be on Mount Rushmore,
That's my point. It's a great song.
And Diddy is all over that.
All right. So, it's interesting about how these boy bands came to be. Well, at least the latest, the version starting with around New Kids, right? And on. New Kids, huge.
Okay.
Back in the old days of Motown Records, they would develop talent. They would turn them into these bands. They would bring these performers together, these musicians, these vocalists who didn't even know each other, right? And they would create their band. And that was the formula. That's the formulaic thing that started the boy band resurgence back with New Kids and all those, right? They were put together. Mm-hmm. Except for, like I said, Boys to Men. I mean, Motown Philly. Yeah, Boys to Men, no. They came together on their own in school. And, God, they're still doing it today. And then, of course, our own Deanna's like, what about One Direction? Look, okay. Is that I don't think of them as a boy band for some reason.
But
Why
they were
is
later.
that?
That was like the next generation, like 2011.
And then if you keep it going, you have BTS now, too.
That's current day.
There's so many, yeah.
So Mount Rushmore would have to be massive if we wanted to fill that thing up with boy bands. So are we?
I got my
vote now. Vote now, but you can only vote for one. You can text me at 55100 the one boy band that should be on the Mount Rushmore of boy bands.
Okay, and then you said we're starting at New Kids on the Block and going forward from there.
Yeah, start with New Kids.
So you can't start with the Beatles? We
Or
can't
Jackson
go back
5.
Or Jackson 5.
Jackson 5 are out.
Okay. And leave it to old man Nate wants to go back to the Monkees.
Hey,
we're the
Monkees. Hey,
no.
Daydream Believer. Come on.
Let's start with New Kids. Okay, we'll start with New Kids.
Okay.
And move to today, the Mount Rushmore, and we will take and we will tabulate. We will come up with your Mount Rushmore of boy bands. Again, Boy Band Confidential. You can see it over on HBO Max. We do have $1,000 free money phone tap on the way, thanks to our friends at Sabra. But right now, the 3 things we need to know. Oh, by the way, we're about 30 minutes away from Pink as well. What a day! All right, Gandhi, you're up. What's up?
All right. Price increases caused by the war in the Middle East are causing the International Monetary Fund to cut its growth outlook. The organization that ensures stability in global financial systems met yesterday in Washington, D.C., and said the world was facing much weaker growth as shipping disruptions continue in the Strait of Hormuz near Iran. The IMF said it was choosing its most positive scenario for its world economic outlook, which assumes the war will end soon and that prices will hopefully return to normal. In its worst case scenario, the IMF says the entire global economy is teetering on the brink of recession. We know that the World Cup is coming to us here and other cities around the country, but have you heard this little gem? Apparently, New Jersey Transit is considering charging more than $100 for a round-trip ticket between Penn Station, New York, and MetLife Stadium for those 8 World Cup matches.
Can they do that?
So there's a lot of debate about this. That's according to the New York Times. Meanwhile, Governor Hochul reacted saying this sounds awfully high and it will not happen on MTA. New Jersey Transit says match day travel prices haven't been finalized, but it expects to come out with pricing soon. Meanwhile, the American Dream Mall next to the stadium is expected to charge up to $300 for parking on match days. There is no parking allowed at MetLife Stadium, so plan ahead, everybody. And finally, we've been talking about it all morning. Tax day is here. Tax returns must be postmarked or electronically filed by the end of the day to avoid a late file penalty. If you're not ready, you can file for a 6-month filing extension, but tax experts caution that's not an extension to pay the IRS if you owe. You must still pay the estimated tax owed by the April 15th deadline to avoid interest and late payment penalties. And those are your 3 things.
Another free money phone tap coming up next.
Just call here again.
For the Elvis Duran in the Morning Show free money phone tap, no purchase necessary. Void in Montana, New Mexico, Washington, and where prohibited. For more info and rules, go to elvisduran.com/contest. Elvis Duran in the Morning Show. The free money phone tap.
Have you seen all the votes? The votes that are coming in on text, people voting for which boy band should be on the Mount Rushmore of boy bands. Rushmore.
Is it a battle?
It's kind of funny. The battle is on. I mean, so far, new kids on the block and NSYNC are in the lead. I see Boyz II Men here as well. O-Town got a vote. Here's Hanson. Look at Hanson's on there.
Hanson, that's right.
All right. Keep voting now at 55100. We'll give you your Mount Rushmore of boy bands coming up in just a little bit, right before we have Pink on in about 20 minutes. As we get into the $1,000 Sabra Hummus free money phone tap, we remind you that, look, summertime, it's the perfect, I think it's perfect hummus season. You need some nice, cold, crisp carrot sticks and crudité vegetables to dip in your Sabra hummus. Or you can go old school, you get some pita. I don't know.
Yeah.
And the great thing about Sabra hummus is it's so portable. You can take it with you anywhere you go. And now with this new size and new low price, it's the same great Sabra hummus, but it's just easier than ever to tote it around all summer long. You love Sabra hummus, and now this high quality, delicious hummus, our favorite, it fits your lifestyle and budget. You can spend less, dip more, stock up on your favorite Sabra hummus today. And thanks to Sabra Hummus, you're winning $1,000 now with the free money phone tap at 800-242-0100.
Don't answer the phone. Elvis Duran. The Elvis Duran phone tap.
You know, we paint a picture of Scary being this big womanizer. The letter came in saying, Dear Elvis Duran, my boyfriend Al and I have been together for over 2 years. He thinks every guy I meet has this instant attraction to me. So let's find out what his reaction would be if we were to phone tap him while I'm being hit on.
Oh, boy.
This comes to us from Caitlin. All right, Caitlin, she's going to start the call to her boyfriend by pretending to be sitting at a McDonald's or wherever on her lunch break. And then Scary comes in and puts the moves on her. Let's listen into today's phone tap.
Hello?
Hi, baby.
You okay, honey?
I'm at lunch. I'm at McDonald's.
Yeah, McDonald's. Who'd you go out with?
Myself. So, what's going on?
Nothing, my love. I miss you.
Well, I miss you too. So, how's work going?
Good.
Is this seat taken?
I guess if you want to sit next to me. Hold on 1 second, hon.
Who's that?
I have no idea. Just some guy sat down next to me.
So why don't you move?
Do you come in here often?
No, I don't come here a lot, but I'm on the phone with my boyfriend, so if you don't mind, I'd like to finish our conversation. Thank you.
Hon.
I'm going up to get a shake. Do you want something?
No, I don't want anything. Thank you very much.
Hon, go in your car, hon.
I'm eating my lunch. I'm not leaving.
You know, you're really beautiful.
Thank you very much. Ow, what do you want me to do?
I like your eyes.
Thanks.
Just leave.
You want a French fry?
No, I don't want a French fry, thanks.
Hon.
Yeah.
I'll dip it in the ketchup for you.
Hon, leave.
I don't want to leave. Hold on a second. Al, hold on. You can talk to him then. Hold on.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey, what's up?
Listen, you need to leave my girlfriend alone. I'm telling you right now.
Dude, I just I came to McDonald's. I see
I don't give a if you came to McDonald's.
I see attractive women.
I don't give a I don't want to hear nothing from you. Just leave my girl alone.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything. I just offered her a French fry and a sip of my
Get
shake.
the away from her.
I'm just a normal guy.
Well, I don't give a if you're normal or not. Get the away from her, so you have to deal with me.
Can I talk to her? You know,
no, you can't.
Can I have like a
no,
little
you can't.
friendly chat?
No, you can't.
She seems like cool enough.
It's either you leave or I'll be there in 5 minutes. I'll bust your head open. I give you that option, and that's it. She told you to sit. Leave her alone. So leave her the alone, else you're gonna deal with me.
Can I at least finish my lunch here?
What don't you comprehend? No, you can't. Move.
I don't want to move. I'd rather sit over here.
All right, I give you 4 minutes now. Either you move, or if I come in there, I'm gonna bust your head open. Give my girl her phone back and get the out of there.
All right. Okay. What's your name?
Caitlin.
Caitlin, nice to meet you.
Hello?
Get out of there.
Okay, I'm going to get up, but he's like getting up with me.
Do not let me leave work right now.
I'm not making you leave work. I'm just telling you that he's following me. He's not leaving me alone.
Hon, leave.
Your boyfriend said it was okay that I sit here.
Why did you tell him that it was okay for him to sit with me?
Hon, I didn't tell him that. Hon, I'm telling you, I'm getting in my car right now.
Hey, listen. Why don't you just take my number? Could you take my number?
No, I can't take your number.
I got my cell phone. What's your number?
No, I don't. No, I don't want it.
Can I have yours?
What McDonald's are you on?
It doesn't.
Let me talk.
Matter what McDonald's
Let me
I'm on.
talk. Let me talk to him.
What?
Let me talk to
No.
him. Let me talk to him. Hello. Hey, listen. Would it be possible if I take her phone number down?
Listen, get the away from her.
I'm a talent scout. I didn't tell you guys this, and she definitely has a face for television.
You're full of and I put my girl back on the phone.
Listen, I'm a big-time producer in Hollywood.
Put my girl back on the phone.
No, you don't understand. I'm here on vacation.
You know what? I'm calling the cops.
No, don't. You don't have to do that. It's okay. Listen, I want to put her in films.
How you doing? My girlfriend's getting arrested in McDonald's in Freeport.
Okay, don't call the cops on me, sir. That's not going to be wise.
I'm in Long Island.
No, Al, don't. Al, don't.
Yes,
Al, don't.
Al, just
I'm
don't.
at work right now.
Al, don't. Al.
I'm for real. I'll show you my business card.
Al.
She's in Freeport off of
No, Al, don't
Nassau
call the cops,
County.
please.
See, look, Caitlin, I'm for real. I'm really a director in Hollywood.
Put my girlfriend back on the phone.
I could put you in films. I could make you a star.
You got the cops coming there, so you better put my girl back on the phone.
Her striking eyes, they're beautiful. They're bodacious.
You better put my girl on the phone.
This is how it all starts, Al.
You better get the off the phone.
Life begins here at McDonald's in Freeport.
Put my girl back on the phone. Give her the phone back.
Hello.
Where are you?
I'm leaving. I'm leaving McDonald's. I'm walking to my car. I'm leaving. Don't worry.
Well, the cops are going there anyway.
Well, that's really stupid, but I'm walking to my car.
Hey, wait, come back. I'm really a Hollywood producer. Let me give you my card.
Hon.
Give me the phone. Al, listen, I'm going to make her a celebrity.
Hon.
I'm going to make her a celebrity, Al. It's going to be big. Her name's going to be in lights.
Put my girlfriend on the phone.
Al, would you just talk to me for 1 second? Come on. Work with me, baby. Work with me.
Put my girl on the phone.
You know, I could make you part of the film, too. We'll call it You've Been Phone Tapped.
Oh, really?
Al, this is Scary Jones. Your girlfriend's playing a phone tap on you.
I love you, hon.
Hon, is that funny at all?
I think it's very funny, hon.
The Elvis Duran phone tap.
No, your $1,000 Sabra hummus free money phone tap. Get it right. Anyway, that was it. And Tim from Philly, listening to Q102, your caller 100. You just won $1,000, Tim. Congratulations.
Yeah, baby. You're the man, Elvis.
Oh, no, I'm tired of being the man. Can someone else be the man, please? Danielle, you be the man for a while.
I'll be the
I'm done.
man. I gotcha.
All right, but congratulations. Hey, Tim, by the way, being from Philly, are you voting for Boys to Men for the Mount Rushmore of boy bands?
No, I'm an instinct guy.
Okay, all right. Look at that, turning against his own city, but that's all right. Tim, thanks to Sabra Hummus, $1,000 is on the way. I hope you have a great day today. Oh, did you get your taxes done in time?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
Money's
All
already
right.
spent.
I love that. You spent your money, now $1,000 is coming your way. See how that works? Congratulations, Tim. And thanks for listening to us every day. See, Tim, another winner of another $1,000 phone tap. We have another one thanks to Sabra Hummus tomorrow morning. Make sure you get that hummus you already love. It costs less in the smaller size. It fits your lifestyle and budget for summer. Spend less, dip more. Stock up on your favorite Sabra hummus today. Thank you so much for being a part of our phone taps. And now listen closely. Our friends from Bread's Bakery are here.
Oh.
They always bring the most incredible gifts to us. Don't you agree with us?
100%.
Hands down.
And they did such a good job of the presentation. They carved out Hello Lady.
Yeah.
In bread.
And they have our logos from over the years, celebrating the 30 years, which is so cool.
It's
yeah,
awesome.
you know, we are celebrating our 30th year doing this show, and they are helping us. And yes, Hello Lady and Bread is quite the piece of art. I love it.
Yeah.
But Gandhi started Bread's Bakery, and it is a New York City institution. It's weird to start a business. It so happens you're in New York City, and then all of a sudden it's known as an institution in this incredible city, New York City. So congratulations to Gandhi. And of course, Danielle, thanks for coming in. And thank you for helping us celebrate. Did you get the egg sandwich? Yeah.
These things fly, man.
And those
Yeah, what else?
Don't sleep on a rugelach.
Scary called it rugelach.
Well, not to be confused with arugula, which is like kind of a lettuce, right? You know.
Yes.
We're not even pronounced that way.
I don't know if anyone has it confused with arugula.
Such an
So, scary.
Rugelach.
Is it more of a?
It's
not
It's rugelach.
It's rugelach.
Can we create Scary's Guide to Pronunciation? I just think it would be really good.
Not to be confused with lettuce. Anyway, so thank you so much to Bread's Bakery. We love you, Gotti. Thank you so much. We're so proud of you. I'm going to go on vacation with him.
Yeah.
Oh my God. He was just telling me about one of his vacations to the Galapagos Islands, and
Mhm.
the pictures were incredible. We have to do it.
I love it.
Yeah.
All right, Pink is on the way. We got to talk to Pink. She wants to wish us a happy 30th anniversary. Plus, we got to talk about all things Pink. She has been very busy. We'll get into that. She's coming up next. Also, keep voting. Text us now. Which boy band should be on the Mount Rushmore of boy bands? We are keeping an eye on what you're sending us. Text us now at 55100.
I listen to it every morning, actually all day long on iHeartRadio.
Listen to me now. Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
On America's darkest day, 9/11, America vowed to never forget. Help our nation keep that promise. Donate $11 a month and amplify your impact with a car or land donation. Go to t2t.org. That's T2T.org.
This is Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
So, we're kind of excited around these parts. We are celebrating our 30th anniversary doing this show, which is something I still cannot fully come to grips with.
It's crazy.
How cool.
Cool. No, yeah, it is cool, without doubt. But 30 years of it. You know, it started 30 years ago. It was me with Danielle and Scary and Scotty B.
Yep.
And then a lot of people kind of came and went. And now here we are, in my opinion, our favorite family we've had in 30 years. Right now.
That's nice.
This is cool. This is great. And all the people we've interviewed over these 30 years, the people who've come through these hallways and their careers were born on this show.
Yeah.
Some of them died on this show. And all the music that was shared in the studios that we worked in, all the different studios we worked in here in New York and
the
New
people
Jersey.
we've watched grow up,
Yeah.
and it's crazy.
And you
It's
guys have all
amazing.
grown up. Holy cow.
Yeah.
30 years ago?
True.
You're babies.
Well, what makes me sad is I was growing up then. So what does that make me now? And then, you know, you look at all these other benchmarks of these 30 years. It was 20 years ago we started on Y100 in Miami when Froggy came in as a member of the family.
It was I think in May 6th, I believe, will be exactly 20 years we've been on Y100.
Wow.
So celebrating 20 years is a major thing, but we're celebrating 30 years. And then was it 7 years ago you joined us, Gandhi? Was it 7?
It'll be 7.5 right now. It'll be 8 in September.
Oh my God.
I can't believe it. Yeah.
And Nate's been here for, I don't even know how many years you've been here.
13.
Wow.
Wow.
All right. Well, there's that.
Woo.
And we still have people trickling in. It's kind of great.
Yeah.
We've got a great thing going on. Anyway, we thought it'd be kind of cool to not make a huge, massive deal out of our 30-year anniversary, but invite some of our favorite friends to come in and talk about their memories of being here years and years ago. There was someone actually who contacted us who said she wanted to be on with us, and we're about to talk to Pink. How you like that? So as we celebrate 30 years, we're going to crank up Zoom. Pink is down the street at home, and let's get into Pink. Let's go back in time, shall we?
Good morning from the C Morning Zoo. C100. Good morning to you.
I think we should talk to Pink. Mariah Carey. Selena, she's here. Jason Derulo. We welcome Britney Spears. Sabrina Carpenter. Justin Bieber. Taylor Swift. Katy Perry. Jennifer Lopez is in here.
Hi.
As we celebrate 30 long years. It's One Direction, guys. Ariana Grande. Ed Sheeran. Lady Gaga. There she is.
From the top of the Empire State Building, Elvis Duran.
Since the guy who's been hosting the show for 30 years.
Celebrating 30 years of Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
There she is.
I found you.
So we've interviewed you. We can't even count the times, Pink. But our co-host and best friend Gandhi here, you are her favorite. She's never interviewed you ever. This is her first time.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Why is it, Gandhi? What about Pink that makes you so excited?
So many things. So I think that in a world of
I hate compliments.
Okay. Stop listening. I'm telling the world, not you. I think that you are real and authentic, and that is a big deal to me because I think it's really easy to just be, like sugary pop princess, and it's probably tougher to be real about things and say what's actually on your mind in the world that we live in. And I like that you just do it unapologetically, which is a good example for, I'm sure, your kids, for me, for anybody that has, grown up listening to you. I think it's awesome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You took that well.
She's doing what she's been trying to do all these years. Just say thank you. It's okay.
Thank you. I actually had a discussion with my daughter and son the other day about maybe choosing your battles, which is new for me.
I'm growing up.
Well, a couple things I want to cover here. First of all, of course, you were a nominee for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame class of 2026. I'm a voter for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and I voted for you. I just want you to know. I'm one of the good guys.
I don't think you were supposed to say that, though. What are you?
I don't care.
Okay.
I don't care. What are you going to do? Kick me out? Fire me? Whatever. I also voted for Mariah Carey. Didn't get in. So obviously my vote is worth nothing. Nothing at all.
But Sade got in, and I'm so happy about that.
Sade. I remember the old Sade days. She would come out on stage wearing no shoes. I'm thinking, girl, you're going to get some kind of worm crawling up your toenails. But she was always so cool.
She's incredible.
Right?
She's incredible, and she's always marched to the beat of her own drum, and there's no one like her. I'm happy for her. I felt too young to be doing this whole thing so far, but maybe in 10 years or so.
Okay, when you're old and crusty, I'll vote for you then. Let's see. Living in New York now. Welcome. She's right up the street from us.
Thank you.
And hosting the Tonys. That's going to be a lot of fun. I didn't know you're such a big Broadway fan. Are you a huge Broadway fan?
I've always been a Broadway fan. My mom used to save up her money once a year and take me in Philadelphia off Broadway, and we would go see Phantom of the Opera and Les Mis and La Cage aux Folles. I've seen Phantom maybe 10 times, but I always wanted to be Cosette before I was 9. I told my mom if I wasn't Cosette by the time I was 9 or on Star Search, I wasn't going to be cute anymore and my life would be over. And now, and all my shows too, the way I put my shows together, it's sort of like rock opera, theater, extravaganza, and I always try to mix that in, and circus, I guess. But now Willow is obsessed, and she's actually taught me a lot in the last couple of years about musical theater, and we're kind of obsessed. And you know what? Also this year, I'm doing this thing where I just say yes. I've always just been a touring artist. I've been a touring artist forever, and I just wanted to do other things and be creative and have some fun. So I'm just doing weird, awesome stuff.
I love the fact that you've kind of up and moved to New York because Willow loves to be immersed in the Broadway world so much. And so you're like, you know what? Let's go. Let's just do this.
She's followed me around my whole life. It's her turn. She's also really talented. If she wasn't, I told her I wouldn't go anywhere. But she hates the fact that anybody would think of her as a Nepo baby because she works so hard. And I told her, you know what, that stuff will get you in the door, but it won't keep you there. So just put your head down, do your work. Women have to work harder anyway. So just do your work, be kind. And the second you open your mouth, people will be like, oh, she's really good.
What did I say on the show yesterday? I wish Pink was my mom.
I know, you had to say that.
I'm old enough to be her granddad. I don't know. How do we make this work?
No, you're not.
We got to figure this out. Oh, yes, I am. I started when I was young.
How has the city been treating you? I know it's a big difference moving West Coast all the way East Coast.
Honestly, I'm from outside of Philadelphia. I feel like the East Coast gets a bad rap. Everyone is so nice here. Like, all right, I think maybe New Yorkers are a little bit nicer than people from Philadelphia, to be honest. But it's been really fun. I always joke that it's overwhelming because I have no boundaries and I've been to everything twice. There's so much to do here and I can't not. But no, it's been wonderful. It's been really fun. I'm tired.
That's the whole point. So if you're walking down the streets of New York, you see Pink, say hi. Don't be a stranger. But don't embarrass yourself and run up to her and like grope her.
Well, that's okay. Yeah, don't do that. That won't be a fun day for you.
She would beat your ass.
Get their ass.
And I like that, yeah.
I read a story the other day about somebody that was on the subway. Oh, it was Lin-Manuel Miranda. Someone leaned over on the subway and showed their phone, which was just they had written a text. They wanted to show him a text message with their son or something about how much of a fan, but he didn't want to make a scene on the subway, so he just let him read his phone. I was like, that's very New York. That's very cool.
Yeah.
That's right. We're so cool, us New Yorkers.
They're cool.
Another thing I want to talk about real quick is the fact that artists out there must freak the hell out when they catch you doing one of their songs. For instance, I mean, A Million Dreams.
Yes.
One of my favorite songs of all time. We had that little kid sing that at my wedding, and you did that with Will as well, right?
The video of her with the orchestra recording that song when she was a little baby, if I need to cry, I just watch that. She's so sweet on that song. I like covering other people's songs, especially females. I remember when we did River, we did it for an entire tour, and Bishop was just so stoked. And I'm such a fan of Bishop Briggs. And I love her. I mean, Wild Horses, I think that's what it's called. River. She just writes the most. And Sienna, is it Spiro or Spyro?
It's Spyro.
She's so good, and that song is so beautiful. And one of my friends' teenagers sent that to me and was like, "You need to do this." I was like, "Yes, I do." I love that song.
So when Pink did that incredible run for a week on Kelly Clarkson's show, you were performing these songs, and you did "Die on This Hill," the Sienna Spyro song. Hold on, I have it. Hold on a second.
Is this as weird to you as hearing compliments when you hear yourself sing?
No, I can handle hearing myself sing. I cannot handle my speaking voice.
Oh, I think we all feel that way, and we do radio for a living.
Yep.
So,
Yeah,
it's tough.
I won't leave messages. I couldn't watch the Kelly Clarkson show because I could only watch the singing bits.
Oh, you did so great as an interviewer. And I was thinking, well, maybe she's warming up to have her own show or something. A lot of people were saying that. Were you just constantly swatting that fly away? Or
again, it was just like, it was just a thing that they asked me to do. And I was like, why not? I'm in my why not phase.
Oh, God. And now, you want to go off? Here she goes. Hold on.
A little different than the way she does it, but
It's so incredible. I mean,
I sing in such an old school way, and all the cool kids now sing so much cooler, and I can't. I've tried it, and I'm like, I can't. I sound like the Golden Girls compared to Sienna. I like the way.
B. Arthur. You have that B. Arthur sound.
Oh my gosh.
So stupid.
I
What are
do,
you
right?
saying?
That husky.
Have you ever had an artist be like, "Damn it, Pink, please don't cover my song because you do it so much better than me"? Not saying that that's what's just happened, but you know.
No.
Well,
But I see what you did there. Isn't it fun when everyone takes your words and then just punishes you for every single one of them?
100%.
Yeah,
It's
it happens
great.
every day.
Yep.
Well, when Sienna Spyro's
Yeah.
on with us in a few weeks, I'm going to play this for her.
Tell her I love her.
Why don't you just come up? You're
just
down
come
the
up and
damn
say hi.
She's actually probably really sick of people talking about it. Honestly, she's like, I wrote that song. I sang that song. Shut up about Pink.
Pink, this is officially our 30th anniversary doing this show. We've been doing this show for 30 years here at Z100 in New York, and you've been a major
What does
part of
that
it for many
feel
years.
like? What does that feel like when you say things like that? Because it feels crazy when I see all these anniversary posts of like, can't take me home is 26 years old. I'm like,
Well, how does that make you feel? You're still out there. You're working. We're still working.
awesome. We
good.
feel very blessed, right? We're very lucky
Oh, yeah.
to do what we do and to have runs as long as we've had them. And, you know, I'm not slowing down. I'm still very hungry. I don't know how y'all were 30 years ago when you started, but it's like some of the decisions that we've made and the hard work that we've done, for me, it helps me really respect myself and respect, you know, the grind and the work that's been put in and the time and hours. Think about how many hours you guys have put into this. And you've given your life to it, and your families have shaped around it, and it's something to be really proud of. Something to be really, really genuinely proud of.
How
So
nervous?
congratulations.
Thanks.
How nervous are you now watching your daughter step into a similar lane, knowing what you know?
She's tough, man. I don't really worry about her. She's the smartest person in the room. So I go out and I do all this like death-defying stuff on stage, and I'm singing and I know what I'm doing. I know exactly what I'm doing. I know when I'm doing it, how I'm doing it. And then I did Radio City with her and Hugh Jackman, and I walked out and I was so nervous because I was no longer thinking about myself. I was thinking about her and her experience and what must this be like? She's 14, even though to me she's 33. And she's on Radio City stage. She's living her dream. Is she overwhelmed? Is she okay? Is this the right thing to be doing? Is she ready? And then she opens her mouth and I'm like, I don't even need to be here. I'm just going to be over here in the corner getting my heels stuck in the stage.
Have you ever thought and said, you know what, maybe I should tell her not to go in that direction and go away from performing?
I would never tell anybody not to do something. I mean, I might have told her that if she wanted to be a freestyle motocross rider, but she's so specifically in her lane with Broadway and musical theater that she really doesn't want to be associated with. She's had so many options, right? She could have done so many things, and she's like, I just don't want to do that. I want to do this, and I want to go to school for this, and I want to do this. I want to dedicate. And I'm like, that's awesome. Do it.
Does she have a favorite show right now on Broadway?
Oh, dear Lord. Lost Boys right now, I would say.
And you were just at Aunt Juliet, weren't you guys back there?
It was so good. I can't believe it's taken me this long to see it. It was so good.
Yeah.
And I got to see Candy Burris, which was a full circle. She wrote There You Go, my very first single with me. And I got to see her singing Perfect on Broadway. It was a wild moment.
If anyone ever says to me, hey, Elvis, oh my God, you just said something. You sound just like your mom. I'd be like, thank you. That's really sweet. But do you ever hear people say, oh my God, Pink, you sound just like your daughter. You just said something your daughter would have said. It sounds like you two have that kind of interesting relationship with each other.
No, I mean, she's wiser than me already. She's crazy. I love her so much. I was complaining the other day, and she was like, well, I hate to lighten the mood, but, and I was like, oh, that's savage. Okay.
I love that relationship you have with her. Let me play a piece of sound for you, Pink. You were on our show October 10th, 2017.
Wow. Was that the last time?
No, you've been on since then. But you were talking about your relationship with your kids, and so that was 9 years ago, right?
It was 5. What was I? What did I even know by then?
Let me play the clip and what you said. This could be interesting. I hope she's listening to you with us right now. Here's what you said.
It sounds like you have a great relationship with your kids.
We're awesome.
Yeah.
I hit the lottery. I'm so grateful.
Well, as they did with you.
Well, I'm glad this is recorded so I can play it back to her in about 6 years.
And there you have it. Isn't it funny we found that?
I still feel that way. There's so many times in the day where I just go, like, I'm in such a state of gratitude. I had such a different childhood, and I'm not saying that my parents were terrible or anything. It was just a different era. We were raised differently. My parents had a different set of circumstances to work with, and therapy wasn't really a thing. And yeah, I get to be a part of my kids' lives every day, and I'm super into them as people. And maybe I don't want to say it's in spite of the way I was raised. Maybe it's, you shush. Maybe it's like a product of some of that, obviously, right? Like things that we remember that we didn't like. I just try to just let them be this whole human, and I'm so into them. I feel so lucky. Now I'm feeling time, right? I'm like, oh, Willow's 14 and she's talking about what college she wants to go to. And Jameson's 9 and he's not a baby anymore. He still lets me kiss him at school drop-offs.
Oh, that's going to change because my one is 21 and the other one is 17. And the 17-year-old, I said the other day, don't you remember when you told me you'd always give mommy hugs and kisses, always? And he just kind of looked at me. I was just like, okay, yeah, okay.
He'll be back to that one day. Hey, wait, who did you tell to hush? You told someone in the room to hush. Who was that?
My 3.6-pound doggy.
I like how do you weigh your dog daily to find out what the weight is?
No, just what they told me, and I'm really into it. You want to see him? His name's Tater Tot.
Hey, Tater Tot. Come here. What kind of, let's see, look at Tater Tot.
Okay, he was a New York find.
A New York find, like off the street? Oh, Tater Tot.
Tater Tot.
Hey, hi, buddy.
He's so cute. Hi, bud.
I love my dog.
He's a good baby. Yes, he's a good baby when he's not yapping.
So, Gandhi, look.
Yes.
Look, Pink has great kids, great relationship with kids, and a dog. You and I could have that together.
Okay,
let's
do
have
it.
kids.
Let's
I've been
finally
trying to
do
talk
it.
her into having kids with me.
Seriously? Is that allowed?
Why? An old gay granddad? Why not? Pink, the word I always walk away from our times together is the word authentic. And you know what? You're living it, and it's such a lesson. It's a lesson. It's a lesson for all of us. Well, thank you for being with us. Thank you.
When everyone called me and was like, "Hey, it's Elvis Duran's third," I was like, "Yes, anything." I've had the most fun with you guys. It's always been Since the very beginning, I don't remember what year it would have been that was the first time on that show, but I was such a fish out of water in my own skin back then. And I just didn't really know how to do any of this. And y'all always made me feel so at home and so seen and so welcomed. And that's a mutual feeling. I appreciate you just as much.
I love that. Thank you. That's
It's
so
true.
fun.
It's really, really true. Because I'm not a morning person either.
Why not?
Y'all were a soft landing.
I want you to request a Pink song. Any song. Go
Any
old school
song?
if you want. You can go old school if you want. If you heard it playing on Z100 today, you go, I'm going to turn that up. I like this song. Oh, wait, that's me. What song would that be?
I mean, I always love What About Us?
There you go.
Yeah.
Excellent. We're going to play it right
And
now.
if you
Pink.
have the version, if you have the remix version that I did on tour, that's a fun one.
Scary, would you find that, please?
Yes, absolutely. We'll play.
Hey, thanks. And then would you tell me what it is so I know how to describe it better?
Pink, happy anniversary to us. And it wouldn't
Thank
be
you.
this
Happy
much fun without you.
anniversary.
Thank you, Pink. We love you.
I love y'all.
Elvis Duran.
Who the writes these things?
Why don't you have a piece of bread and maybe you'll calm down a little?
And the morning show.
What's up? It's Gary Jones. I'm now 6 shots in on my GLP-1 journey, and I'm proud to report that people are starting to notice that I've lost a little weight. I hadn't seen one of my friends for 3 months, and I was on the roof of the pool deck on vacation, and he came over to me, and he was like, I was staring at you for 5 minutes, Gary, before I came up to you because I wasn't sure it was you. You dropped some weight. I was flattered. Now, I'm feeling really great as I'm getting these early results. I'm super energized, and I'm really grateful for my friends at Orderly Meds because they keep texting me, checking in with me, making sure everything's okay, and that's the Orderly Meds difference. They give you access to proven GLP-1 medications with licensed medical guidance, so you're not alone. But yet you get to enjoy the convenience of doing this online. The onboarding process is a breeze. And I say, if you're ready for a change, it's at least worth a conversation. They'll answer all your questions and customize a plan that's right for you. Get info at orderlymeds.com/radio. Start your journey now. orderlymeds.com/radio. That's orderlymeds.com/radio. Individual results may vary, not medical advice. Eligibility required. See site for details.
Elvis Duran in the morning show.
I can't get over it. How incredibly fortunate are we? We should be grateful. Moments like we just had with Pink. Pink on the Zoom from her apartment down the street. Talking about her years and years and years of being with us on our show. I love it.
Yeah.
And just
She's
doing this
amazing.
for 30 years, you guys, that's insane.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
is.
in awe from the inside of it. But I can't imagine. I don't think there are a lot of programs in entertainment that have been together with huge pieces of the original cast for 30 years.
Well, can we go back to the insane part about that? It is insane. What are we thinking? What is this going on here for 30 years?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Well, so I was just talking to our friends from Bread's Bakery when they were out there, and they said, is this the best job ever? It is the best job ever. I've had other jobs. I know this for a fact. It's the best job ever. And you guys have gotten to do it for 30 years together. That's pretty awesome.
It's always changing. It's always... We always have new challenges rolling our way.
Yeah.
You know, and it's that's what makes it interesting because at the end of the day, it's a 4-hour show we do every single morning, Monday through Friday. And after a while, some people would think that is kind of tedious. It's like, making a sausage. It's the same thing every day. It's not.
It's different every
change.
day.
Yeah, it really is. It's a blank slate.
Yeah.
It evolves.
Awesome.
It all depends on what mood Danielle's in. Actually.
Oh, yeah, exactly. That's it. Me every day.
Changes every day.
Every day.
No, we've had a lot of fun. This has been an experience that, unless you're doing it, you can't really describe it. So
It's
anyway,
awesome,
we're
though.
very
so many
very blessed.
memories.
Hey, God, I'm thinking about how many memories I don't even have anymore.
Yeah, right? That's a huge thing.
Well, yeah, but if you don't remember, then you don't remember.
Did
I
it
guess
happen?
I don't know if it happened. If you don't remember it happened, it didn't happen. Anyway, so we have other artists and some more of our friends. They'll be popping in and out from time to time as we celebrate our 30-year anniversary. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
God, I'd love to go around the room with you, but I have to tell you, we are in the middle, actually at the very end of tabulating the votes. We were talking earlier about the Mount Rushmore of boy bands. And you've been texting in all morning. I know Diamond has been watching closely on the text. Diamond, what are you seeing so far? What is the Mount Rushmore of boy bands.
All right. Are you ready? As of right now, it literally changed maybe 15 minutes ago, and I was shocked.
Okay.
Shocked.
Okay.
Okay, so number 1.
Wait, start the other way, Diamond.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, count down.
Okay, fine. God, fine. Well, okay, fine. So there was a little razzle dazzle with number 4. Number 4 for basically all morning up until 20 minutes ago was Boys to Men.
Okay.
It switched by a hair, literally, to guess who?
Who?
NSYNC! They made it. I know. Insane, right?
NSYNC number 4.
Yeah.
NSYNC is insane, according to Diamond.
Yes, it is
Okay.
insane. The
Okay.
NSYNCers just woke up. So number 3. New Kids on the Block. Not really a fan, but happy for you guys.
All right, they were way back at the beginning of this thing. Okay.
Number 2. You guys really upset this fan base. One Direction is number 2.
I believe it.
Wow.
Literally.
Okay.
Deanna and
All right.
Abby were texting over and over, I'm sure.
Okay.
And
So number 1.
Number 1, my favorite of all time, Backstreet Boys!
BSB number 1 on the Mount Rushmore.
Do we trust her calculations?
Yes.
Okay.
And I wouldn't mind seeing some more diversity here, to be honest.
Yeah.
I can't believe B2K didn't make it anywhere. This is crazy.
Me either.
Nobody voted for that.
Shut up! I saw some B2K votes.
There were 2 votes. 2. Trust me, I counted.
Yeah,
There were
no.
3. I texted one in. There were 3.
I don't know. So so she just gave us the countdown. The Mount Rushmore of boy bands. Number 4, NSYNC. Number 3, NKOTB. Number 2, One Direction. And number 1, Backstreet Boys. So what is your Mount Rushmore? What about you, Gandhi? Do you have one?
Oh, shoot. Yeah, I mean, Boys to Men would be on there for sure. I would say B2K. And I think I would go with Backstreet Boys and NSYNC.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. What about you, Scary?
Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, New Kids on the Block, and Jonas Brothers.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Danielle.
I think I'm with Scary. It would be the same exact one.
Sorry,
Okay.
One Directioners.
Yeah.
What about you? Producer Sam, do you have an opinion here?
Yeah, I'm throwing the Beatles on there because obviously everyone was just waiting to say it.
I thought we were to go that far back.
And then,
Well,
I didn't know there was a cutoff date.
That's okay. We'll let her break the rules.
Okay. And then NSYNC and Backstreet Boys. Yes.
Yeah. See, I'm missing Boys to Men. I gotta be honest
that's
with you.
who's on mine. They
mine.
replaced 1D in mine.
All right, there you go. 1D out, and Boys to Men. BTMN. Never heard them called that. All right, well, it doesn't matter. The reason we started talking about this is episode 1 of Boy Band Confidential. I watched it last night on HBO Max. It is interesting, and it's there's going to be some not bloodshed. There's going to be some tears shed during this series. I can already tell. There's a lot of emotions coming up in these episodes. I'm looking forward to seeing it. So check it out. Shall we go around the room?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Around the room. What's on the mind? The minds of the people in the room. I'll start with you, producer Sam. What are you thinking about today?
Okay, how many times do you have to pass a famous person in a row, like days in a row, before you say something to them? Because there's a famous person in my area, and he's trying to be incognito. Danielle's laughing because she knows who it is. And I keep saying, how many times do I see him before I say something? I saw him at this point 3 times in 1 week, 2 days in a row. And he's trying to be very
forever
incognito.
without saying anything. You don't have to say anything.
But the universe put us so close.
My favorite is the 2 things she actually wants to say to him.
Well, who is it?
I don't. He lives in my area and very clearly tries to be low key, so I don't want to say who it is.
Wait,
on
we
air.
all live in the same area.
I'll text you. I'll
Okay.
tell you. Just don't want to blast it.
How about tell the world? Who is it?
No, I feel bad. I can't do that. He's my neighbor.
Why would you bring this up and tease us like that?
I'm so sorry, Elvis. I couldn't help it. It happened 10 minutes
sorry.
ago. It's on
You
my
know
head.
what? This is your last strike. I'm going to suspend you for several weeks.
For the Beatles and Ethan Slater on pregnancy. There you go.
Well, okay. It so happens that during your suspension, if you could pop that baby out,
That's what
use
gets
that
me
as
back.
your maternity leave. Well, I know, but now, here's the thing. If you can't share it with us, then maybe you shouldn't be talking to this person.
That's a fair sign.
Okay.
I might
maybe?
have
Anyone?
to break that rule, but I'll let you know.
I think if it's a neighbor, if you're going to see this person all the time, you said it's a him, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you see him often, at some point you could just be neighborly and say hello.
Hello.
And he probably doesn't know who you are. So if you said who it was, it probably wouldn't matter. So who is it?
No.
Why can't you say who it is? I don't understand.
I'll text you because he's always walking around with the hat and the glasses. Like it's very clear he's trying to be incognito, and I'd feel bad.
Oh, they're currently filming something near us. I don't know what it is, but they're in my way everywhere we go. It's driving me insane.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you. Thank you for that very, very, a big letdown with your around the room submission today.
So happy to be a disappointment.
Once again, Gandhi, what's up with you?
All right, it's Wednesday. That means I get to be very self-serving and tell everyone to please go listen to my podcast, Sauce on the Side, because I have a very special guest today. And it's actually the longest episode I have ever posted. I was going to split it into 2, but I didn't because it's Elvis Duran. And when I was editing this episode, I was like, I'm just going to make it a lot shorter. And I couldn't because I feel like we talked about so much cool stuff, interesting stuff about you. We really get to know you and your thoughts on things. And I would love everybody to go listen to that because I think if you're listening to the show, you probably like Elvis.
It's weird. It's really weird being interviewed.
Is it?
I'm not used to that.
Even
That's
by
not
me?
what I do. Well, even by anyone. I don't like answering questions about me.
I liked it.
We went down a lot of great avenues, and it was very interesting to be on that side of it. Of course, to be a part of your podcast, Sauce on the Side, which is an excellent podcast. I've always been totally a fan of all your other interviews, and then I had to be sitting in the hot seat. That was kind of weird.
I loved it, and thank you for joining me. So Sauce on the Side, wherever you get your podcasts, please go listen.
There you go. Hey, what about you, Straight Nate? What's on your mind today?
Do you need some motivation today? Anybody?
Yes, absolutely. Go for it.
Okay, so I've been seeing a trainer. I know you have one, Elvis. I know, Scary, you've been using one. And, I work out a lot, and finally I realized I'd kind of plateaued. I wasn't seeing any gains. So I got this guy named Byron. Very attractive man. He's from Greece. He's got the best accent ever. And so when we start working out, we start a set. And as soon as I'm about to go, he says this to me. He goes, "Let's make it happen." And I've just started to say that to myself throughout the day. When I have a task that I don't want to do, I'll say to myself, let's make it happen. Because it just kind of gives me that push that, you know what? You got to do it. You don't want to do it. You're going to feel better after you do, though. So just let's make it happen.
Let's make it happen. Do we all agree with Nate? This is a good way to motivate.
Make it
so
happen.
If you got something later today that you don't want to do, something right now, just say to yourself, let's make it happen.
Thank you, Motivate Nate. I like that. Danielle, what about you? What's on your mind?
So when we were in England, they had something called the Kitty Cafe, and apparently they do have this in some other places around here. And I was like, I need to open one of these. It was the coolest thing. You paid a couple of bucks, you went in, and you had tea and coffee and like cakes, surrounded by cats just doing their thing. And the cats come over to you and you play with them with toys, and they sit there, and they even have employee of the month. It's obviously a cat. That's the employee of the month. But it was the coolest thing to be part of. And I was like, this is awesome. And it was colorful and it was fun. And everybody who went in there was in such a great mood. The cats just put everybody in such a great mood. So it was called the Kitty Cafe. I thought it was the cutest concept. I'm like, I need to open one of these. How fun would this be?
There are so many cafes, especially in New York City, outdoor, naturally, because of the laws and the health code, where there are pets around.
Yeah.
And there are so many people who love having a dog sitting at the table next to them. Just having it in your area is kind of a great thing, or a cat in this case. Well, some people hate it.
Oh, yeah.
They're very outspoken. I remember one time on Max's birthday, I had him outside at Walker's, and he and I were sitting at the table, and Linda, our favorite waitress, was there and brought him some chicken for his birthday, put a candle in it. And the lady at the table next to us, oh, God, look at that dog eating at the table. And you know what? Then I realized it does gross people out. There are some people who are just on to that. I get it.
Whatever.
I get it. But that's why we need more kitty cafes and
Yes.
more doggy diners or whatever.
I'm so biased. Like doggy diner, hell yeah. Kitty cafe, I don't know about that.
See, this is not good. You need you serve all, love all, serve all. Anyway, kitty cafe. I'm going to go because I like cats too.
Yes.
What about you, Scary? What's on your mind today?
Well, Nate was talking about working out earlier. What about working out using just a chair, like sitting down and working out? Guess what? they have this thing called the Tai Chi chair workouts, and now there's millions of videos on them where you can get healthy and have so many benefits just from doing crazy moves by sitting down. I really feel like this is my speed. I want to explore this. It's good for mental cognitive stuff, but it also has cardiovascular benefits, and you can help your mobility and joint health. I think this is the thing I'm going to be looking
Look at
into
that.
in my
Well,
future.
just look at this. You're sitting right now. It's like you're working out right now, Scary.
That was the next thing I was going to say. We could be doing the morning show and killing two birds with one stone by doing Tai Chi chair workouts while we're on the air. What do you say?
Nate's face is
Why
the
are
best.
you
Can't wait.
face palming?
You lead the way. I like how you say you can learn all sorts of stuff, like the cognitive junk.
Your mental cognitive things.
Mental cognitive stuff.
It reduces stress and anxiety, and mental clarity is at a high.
We could all use that. All right, let's get the chair exercises going. Thank you, Scary. You lead the way. Lead the way. Hey, we've got sound with Garrett on the way. Danielle, what do you have coming up?
We are going to talk about, what do I have here? Oh, I can't even read my handwriting. American Music nominations and Timothée Chalamet actually helping the opera.
And the ballet?
And well, maybe the ballet too.
That and more on the way.
We rolling? Yep. Want to hear something slightly more unhinged than the morning show? Elvis Duran's After Party, a podcast we record daily when the morning show is finished.
He is literally a pastry.
Elvis Duran's After Party. Listen on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts. Elvis Duran in the morning show.
Pasta night doesn't have to be a complicated night as far as cooking, and that's why we love pasta night. And I know Danielle does.
Yes,
and
of course.
We love the pasta sauces from our friend Peter Harris and his family. The same people who brought us our favorite grainberry cereal and grainberry pancake and muffin mix. Now they have their silver palette pasta sauce.
Yes, and
love them.
It's so delicious. It's all made with vine-ripened tomatoes, and it tastes homemade with real ingredients, and there's no added sugar, which is something that I totally love. I love that stuff.
They have their San Marzano marinara. It's legendary, but you can't go wrong with their low-sodium marinara as well. They've got creamy vodka sauce. I always add a little extra dot of vodka to my vodka sauce. And they have their classic tomato basil as well.
And then you can even make homemade pizza because they actually have pizza sauce for pizza night, and so you can get it anywhere. I think I get it in my regular grocery store all the time. That's where they have it. It's delicious.
Oh, definitely at Whole Foods. So these are outstanding sauces. Thank you to Peter and his family, straight from Italy. They also got Cucina Antica, which is their fresh, balanced flavor in Organico Bello, made with 100% organic ingredients. They have it all. So if you want to check out the incredible line of silver palette pasta sauce from our friend Peter and his family, check him out everywhere, especially over at Whole Foods.
Elvis Duran in the morning show.
Hi. So we're trying to figure out, when did we start the show? We're celebrating our 30th anniversary, we think. We know it's around 30 years. No, we know it's 30 years. Now, what I was trying to say is the song was still on. Let's get Tom Pullman on the line, but no one's paying attention to me. No one's paid attention for 30 friggin' years. So that's been consistent.
That's nice. Consistency is key.
But, every time we try to call Tom, though, Nate, he never picks up. So I don't know.
Does.
Because he hears us talking about it. He's like, I'm not going to pick that up. They'll talk about my vasectomy.
Yeah.
So
that was a big thing on our show over the 30 years.
It was a ratings grabber.
Come on.
Anyway, so Tom Pullman is the president of something here at iHeart, but he's the one who put us on the air 30 years ago.
Yeah.
And so there's a debate as to what the date is. So some are saying that, Tom will say that it was the day his daughter was born. And so he knows the date.
Okay.
But Scary and Scotty B say no, it was a month later.
A month?
So I don't know.
There's a difference of a month?
We think that it was an early May date.
Why do you think that?
Well, I get a pop-up on Facebook every year that says, 22 years ago today, the show started. So that's the date that I go by. But I won't know until it pops up.
But we don't know we don't know who put that in there. They could have been wrong, right?
I mean, I put it in there, and I've been here forever.
Well, okay, all right.
I mean, I would not go against the boss, though. I mean, what I think what Tom Pullman says is the day.
Well, I don't mind going against the boss. I have no problem with that.
Can you guys just settle in the middle, like a compromise?
And is he answering, Nate?
No.
He never answers. Why do we even try?
Someone
I don't
should
know.
text him and tell him to answer because maybe our number is coming up private.
Okay, hold on a second. Hold on. Text Tom Pullman. Okay. Call us now. It's so important. Period.
It should be an exclamation point.
Okay. Okay, I sent that. We'll see what happens.
Call us now. It's so
Call us
important.
out. It's so
He's
important.
going to write back, I'm listening. No, it's not.
I mean, what are you going to do? Well, so it's weird because here's the thing. The show started out, it was called Elvis and Elliot. And so Elliot now works in D.C.
Yeah.
At DC 101. I was texting with him yesterday. He doesn't know the date. He's like, well, ask Scary. Scary knows everything. And Scary's like, well, we think it could be this date, that date. I guess 30 years ago, that's so long ago, I can see why we could be confused.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Danielle, you were here. Why don't you remember?
I don't remember. I couldn't tell you. I have no idea.
I will say that I graduated.
Oh, wait,
Danielle?
hold on a second. Hold on. Hi, we're on the air. Don't curse.
Okay.
And no one else can. Okay, we're trying to figure out the exact date we started our morning show. You're saying it was the date your daughter Kelly was born.
Well, yeah, that's when we did all of the finalized all the contracts and also all of the cast. You know what I mean? We finally got everybody together because I went down to Houston to get my daughter while we were doing that. So it was kind of like etched in stone in my head.
Well, okay. Can you check your stone again? Okay, here's the reason why. We think that we were on after that, but so contract signed was not the beginning of the show. What?
You mean before that, or?
You're saying April. What is Kelly's birthday?
No. May 17th.
Yeah,
Okay,
we say April.
We're saying April. So I don't.
Well, we had you and Elliot, right?
Right.
And then I think we were getting, Christine.
Right.
Right. You know, like when we finally assembled the whole crew, I think that's when we started. And I remember it was the week Kelly was born, which was May 17th. So it kind of happened in pieces, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I was speaking with Elliot yesterday, and he can't come on with us until May, so we're moving it to May.
Well, no, May 17th is what I'm saying.
May 17th. Okay. All right. All right. Well, Tom, you're the best. How's that vasectomy going, by the way?
Yeah, it was fantastic.
Okay.
Still working after all these years.
Oh, thank God. All right. Thank you, Tom. I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Okay. So there you go. There you have it. I still don't know. After all that, I don't know when. When?
Let's call it
What?
May 17th.
May 17th.
May
So
17th 's the
when
day.
we did the 25th anniversary 5 years ago,
Right.
I remember we went through the same conversation we're having now.
Yep.
And then we finally said, it's May 17th. This is the day. Write it down. And we obviously didn't remember it, but yeah.
Now we do. Okay. So okay.
We're
Then
early.
why are we celebrating now? It's April.
Right. The whole month of April we're celebrating.
So this conversation we're having now, we had about 3 months ago in an office down the hallway, and nobody could
With Mark Adams.
Correct. Nobody could definitively nail
Well, hold
it
on.
down.
Wait,
so
it
they
was
chose-
Mark Adams, the program director of Z100, says we have to celebrate in April. Let's call Mark Adams. Hold on. Call Mark Adams on speaker.
Oh, Mark.
Is he in the building? Is he here?
Might be here.
He might be down the hall.
All right, hold on.
Scotty B continues to shake his head.
Yeah, I'm
right,
trying
here
to
we
find that Facebook post. I don't know how to get there.
All right, well.
Oh, hello.
We're on the air. Please don't use foul language.
Okay.
Okay, so we just had Tom Pullman on our show, and he says our birthday or anniversary isn't until May 17th, but you told us we need to celebrate in the month of April, so we don't know what to do.
Oh yeah, we had a bitter battle. Calendars were taken out. Astrology charts were consulted. It was it resulted in hand-to-hand combat. It was ugly.
Well, so should we just do 2 months of anniversary so we don't have to argue anymore? I don't know what to do.
You know, I think you settle where we're at. You celebrate. You put up the balloons and the streamers, and you live your life.
So you want to have Christmas in July is basically what you're saying.
That's exactly right. You got to do what feels good. You got to do what feels right. You got to live for the moment. Lean in. Have fun.
And don't people just celebrate the year like it's our 30th year? So
It's our
whenever,
30th
you
year.
know,
We could celebrate all year long.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, thank you, Mark. You've been a great help. We appreciate it.
I'm here for you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Wow, the internet is saying April 96. A few people are coming in with that.
The internet is always right, so we should for sure go with that.
It is. That's accuracy. Okay. All right. Well, so I think Danielle's kind of onto it. This is our 30th year.
Yeah,
and
just
that way
celebrate. We're happy we're
covered.
still here, guys.
Yeah.
All right. So, Nate, what do you think?
May 17th, I'm still going.
Okay, you know what? Nate? I'm gonna get in line with Nate. May 17th.
I vaguely remember us arguing for weeks, and then finally just nailing down May 17th. So
We could have been wrong then too, but I don't know. May 17th sounds good. Yeah, Gandhi.
I kind of think we should switch it up every year just to keep it fresh. Like, put all the dates in a bag, pull it, and that year, that's the date we celebrate.
Okay, well, I'm glad we had this conversation. We just took an entire break on our show to talk about what date our birthday is, and we still think it's May 17th.
Yeah,
all right, we have sound with Garrett and Danielle coming.
What's up, y'all? I'm Beyonce. Hi, this is Taylor Swift.
Hi, it's Lady Gaga.
Hey, it's Doja Cat.
You're listening to Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
Instagram teen accounts come with automatic protections that limit who can contact teens, the content they can see, and the time they spend on the app. So learn more about teen accounts and Instagram's ongoing work to protect teens online at instagram.com/teen accounts.
Got a story, an opinion, or just need attention? We're here to help. Call us at 1-800-242-0100. Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
So excited to watch your podcast, Sauce on the Side, today, Gandhi.
Oh, I'm excited for you to see parts of it because you're the guest.
Yeah, I'm going to see what I actually said during that interview. I don't remember any of it. Now, Danielle, when your podcast for Disney on Broadway, what's the name of the official name of the podcast?
It's called Behind the Magic.
Behind the Magic. When do yours come out?
So it's actually a monthly podcast unless I drop a bonus episode. So like this month, I already dropped a bonus episode and it just started. So there's a bonus Aladdin episode that's up right now, and it's
aren't you
really
talking
cool.
to someone about a ghost in a theater here in New York City?
The
or
New
something?
Amsterdam. Yeah, we're talking about the ghost that's at the theater where Aladdin is. The ghost name is Olive, and she haunts them, and she's they all are friendly with her and everything. They tell stories about that. They tell stories about mishaps that happen. All
what you should
kinds
do?
of stuff.
You should just have a podcast about ghosts in theaters on Broadway. I think that could be a great podcast.
That would be actually cool.
Danielle, give me a few of your headlines in the Danielle miniature headline report. Hit the music, Scary.
All right. Well, Timothée Chalamet, he caught a lot of flack for his opinion that no one cares about opera and ballet, right? So what happened was somebody from the ballet and the opera house in London said, we're not going to go back at him. We're just going to let this play its course, and we're going to let people see what we do. So they just basically posted and said, just look at what we have going on. And guess what? Ticket sales went up. So he actually helped them instead of taking away from them because people went and checked them out. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. American Music Award nominations are out, and 7 nominations went to Sabrina Carpenter, Olivia Dean, Somber, Morgan Wallen. But the biggest, of course, went to Taylor Swift. She has 8 American Music Award nominations, and she is the all-time champ with 40 American Music Award trophies, which is crazy. Jeez. And one of my favorite stories of the day is Louis Capaldi. So I don't know if you saw the tweet that went viral of Kim Kardashian and Lewis Hamilton at Coachella over the weekend. Well, the user that posted confused their Lewises. So Louis Capaldi was spotted with Kim Kardashian, according to this guy. And so, of course, Louis Capaldi found out about this, and he goes, wow, guys, not cool. Such an invasion of our privacy.
It was really cute.
Yeah, it got really funny and really cute. I love him.
That's good.
Jumanji 3 is on the way. Jumanji Open World. We can't wait. Christmas release. And also a teaser for Focker-in-Law. So if you want to check that out, that's out there.
You just like saying that.
I really do. That's being released on November 2026. That's this year. Yeah, so soon. And that's my Danielle report.
Thanks for the headlines. I like that. Give me one piece of your favorite sound today, Garrett.
All right, so we all know Scary is very talented with his mouth trumpet, but he has some competition. Wow. Listen to this lady, the last clip here.
A weird talent that I have that nobody asked for.
That's insane.
Wow. Yeah, you got work,
Scary. Scary, give us your mouth trombone. Here, listen to this. Okay.
Got
work, bro.
All right.
That was terrible.
And thank you for the sound, Garrett.
You're
You got
welcome.
it.
Collectively, as a team, you guys are just literally the best.
Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
3 things you need to know, sponsored by Grainberry cereal. The taste, amazing. Grainberry has lower sugar and it's packed with antioxidants. Pick up a box of Grainberry bran flakes, raisin bran, honey nut, apple cinnamon, or Grainberry cinnamon frosted shredded wheat. All right, show's done. Let's get out of here. Till next time, say peace out, everybody.
Peace out, everybody.